Hello and welcome to Guitar Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jaktiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's tech tip video, we're showing you how to upgrade your tuners to these Daddario tuning machines. Okay, these are those auto lock ones. They're 6 in line with a chrome finish and a black post. They are a little bit larger in terms of the post size to the ones that are on this Ibanez GIO. So today I'm going to show you how to uninstall and then reinstall these ones onto there. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a wrench. I think you'll need a 10 mm wrench to open these up, and you'll also need a screwdriver. So I'm just going to get back with the screwdriver and the wrench to open these out. Let's begin uninstalling these. You should always keep your nuts and bolts in a safe way. For example, I always use a box. I just keep all the uninstalled items. Later on, if you want to install these on something else, you always can. Okay, so the bolts are off. Now let's remove the screws from the back. Okay, so I've got my Ibanez multi-tool. It's got a screwdriver in it which should remove the screws that are holding these tuners onto the headstock, back of the headstock. Okay, so this screw is a little stripped. So I'm going to see if I can get another screwdriver to do the job. Much faster. Yep, the automated one is much quicker. Definitely worth having one of these in your studio. So the old tuners are now out, and let's see if the new tuners fit. Okay, so first you basically want to open one of these out. I don't think these are staggered. They don't look staggered. So yeah, it doesn't matter which post goes where. Okay. Now let's see if these fit. I have a doubt if they're going to fit. Yep, I'm right. So as you can see, the post is a little big for this hole. So we're going to need to ream out these holes, and for that we have a reamer. Let me just close this up so I don't lose it. And that's basically this. You want to mark where the hole is at, and maybe have a little bit more over here. I'm going to mark this with some painter's tape now. So you can see I've marked it with some painter's tape. There's a little bit of gap there between the hole size and where I want it to be. So you want to basically ream it from the back of the headstock and then from the front of the headstock. And I'll show you with one. You want to be as gentle as possible, never going too fast. Then you need to turn it over and do it from the front of the headstock as well. Make sure your guitar is secure during this process. We've taken out a bit of material from there. And it's a little bit of trial and error just to make sure that it fits or not. Yeah, just a little bit more, and then we'll be good to go. A lot of work. And people say, oh, why do people charge for installing tuners? You can see. Some people say that you can just use a drill bit and get the desired hole size. Sometimes when you do that, you can basically crack the wood on the side. So you have to be very, very careful while doing this. And I think that should do it. So from the front, this is pretty good. And we have to do the same from the back. Take a little bit more material out. Almost there. Almost. Oh, we're in. Wow, that's pretty cool. So you want to be very gentle and very, very patient while doing this. You screw it on at the back. Let's see if it's the same screw size. I think it is. Yep. Just hoping the position is the same. Find out. I always like to do these new screws by hand just to make sure, because with the electric screwdriver it may go in all the way. So tighten them up. And that's it. There we go. Yeah, that's fully installed, beautifully done. Hardly noticed that, right? So basically, it's a really good idea to get one of these. You want to go slow and steady. There's no race to win. You just want to make sure that your headstock doesn't crack while doing it. So this is a surefire method. Mark a spot where you think roughly the new hole diameter should be at. That's fine. It's not obviously going to be perfectly accurate as you saw, but it's a little bit by trial and error. So be patient while doing this, especially when you're upgrading to tuners which have a wider diameter. So that's it. This is how you get by. Hope this was useful.